He just had that aura about him. He loved the game of hockey. He was such an energetic kid. He was so fun to be around.
His name was Tucker Hellstrom, a 9-year-old hockey fan from Hopkins, Minnesota, whose courageous battle with cancer would leave a lasting impact on his hockey hero, Minnesota Wild forward Jason Zucker.
I met him at a hospital visit, a team hospital visit at Masonic Children's Hospital, and kind of got lucky. In all the other visits, we usually 3, 4, 5 minutes. We were in his room for 20, 25 minutes.
That lucky encounter was just the start of what would become a life-changing friendship between Tucker, Jason, and both their families.
We immediately clicked with the family and with Tucker when we went back, and we can't say enough about that family.
Tragically, on July 2nd, 2016, Tucker lost his battle with cancer. But a life cut too short had already inspired Jason, who realized he could use his platform to help others inside the walls of that very hospital that introduced him to Tucker just a few months earlier.
We just wanted to make sure that we continued to support them, and in Tucker's name as well, support the hospital any way that we could.
The Zucker Family Suite and Broadcast Studio will give patients at the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital a place to escape the tough realities of their hospital stays.
My original idea was to basically create a replica Wild Suite for them to go and have an authentic game day in the hospital. You have tickets, you have food, you have the screen for them to watch, and you have it fully interactive, and it's a game day suite like you're at the Excellent Energy Center.
It was already a great idea that the hospital decided to take even another step further.
They had the idea of meshing, both of our careers and having the broadcast studio with it. The kids can create interactive videos. They can record TV shows. They can do games. Doctors can record videos.
The Zuckers pledged $160,000 to the project, and for the rest of the funding, the Give 16 campaign was born.
Carly came up with the Give 16 campaign, and basically the whole thought was to be able to get fans involved throughout their whole entire season. So Give 16 is basically a way for everyone to get involved in giving 16 in any amount, whether it's $160, $16, 16 cents, it doesn't matter.
I think it's really hard when you're asked to give money to something and you feel like you have to give a huge amount to really make an impact. And the whole idea was my daughter could give, and she's 7 years old, and she could come up with 16 cents and feel like, okay, I was a part of this campaign. And that's what you want. You want people to just feel like we were a part of growing this project at Masonic.
Besides their initial pledge, the Zuckers also committed $1,600 for every goal Jason scores throughout the season. So when he went on that record-setting streak back in November, you can bet it was money very well spent. Parents to 7-year-old Sophia and 3-month-old Hendrix, the Zuckers feel even more connected to the mission of the Give 16 campaign.
The number one thing you want as a parent is for your kid to be healthy. So for us to be there and see everything that Tucker and his family went through was heartbreaking. And we knew that we could make a difference, and being able to do the Give 16 campaign, the families that we've talked to about the impact it's going to have for them, and the 10 minutes their kid's going to be able to go downstairs and smile and laugh, or the game they're going to go watch and have some fun for the hour, a couple hours, is going to be huge for them. So that's what we're really excited about.
The Zuckers plan to have the project completed by the end of the next hockey season, but they need your help for the final push. You can give directly through the website you see on the screen.